other big topic that I always like to bring up, and sometimes is an indicator of things to come, is M&A. As you said, you're optimistic on things improving over the rest of the year. And I had a chance a couple days ago to get caught up on the M&A and the life sciences year to date. And I think we had somewhere in the mid 90s number of transactions that were announced. And I think the number of transactions was a little bit down year over year, but the dollar amount was up year over year. I think the dollar amount was in the high $80 billion range, up single digit percent from last year. What are you seeing out there in terms of M&A, and does it give you any optimism? Are there any deals that you've seen that suggest things to come?
Well, first of all, philosophically, our board of directors, of which I serve as the chairman and member of the board, we believe very strongly that our focus at this juncture of the development of GeoVax should be really focused on driving towards these, I would call catalytic milestones that are all driven by clinical development. So we're trying to drive further, greater validation, put more information out that shows the potential value from a public health standpoint, as well as from a business development of our business standpoint, et cetera. We think that will bring in partnerships because we hold rights for all of our assets on a global basis. Our plan is to develop everything for broad-based global registration, not every single country, but as you well understand, on a global basis. We think that'll make us a better partner, and we think that'll also bring in, through those relationships, capital that'll be non-dilutive, that'll be tied in with that. We also, from our own personal experience in our careers, many of us, myself included, have been part of organizations that developed. They may have been NASDAQ companies similar to GeoVax, brought forth significant value, addressed certain areas within markets, perhaps niches or certain segments of markets that they held leadership positions. Invariably, when those things come together successfully, you tend to see larger players who are always looking to maintain sustain their growth in the value development they have. They're always looking for those elements of that. I always urge members of the team that don't get fixated on to whom do we sell the company, who might be looking at us, because we can't control those things. Let's focus on what we can control, drive for value, and I can assure you that discussions occur.